Hello everybody, welcome to a new video on my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about a new album that I've just recorded. And I'm going to be talking about a... Hello, kitties. Excuse me. Hello, kitties. Hello, dog. Excuse me. But I'm going to be talking about a new album that's in the works. I'm going to be talking about a album that's going to be in the works in November through December and released in December. And then I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk about other projects and stuff. So, I'm going to start with the new album that I have finished as of yesterday. Let's talk about it. So that album is coming out sometime in November, just so I'm giving myself time to, if for some reason I decide I want to remaster stuff or remix stuff and make sure things sound the way I want them to sound, that's the way it is. I'm going to be exporting them the way they are now, just because I feel like it, and also that's just the way I want it to be done. Also, that Hornet is still there, I think. Yep, there he is. Fucking, he is huge. Youch. Anyway, got my eyes on you, Wazowski. I probably shouldn't do that, but, yeah. I got that going, and that's probably going to come out. I'm gonna go back down into the kitchen, actually. That's going to come out sometime in November. I'm gonna do mixing and mastering anyways soon. That's gonna happen. Also, I'm going to be releasing a, compilation at the end of the year in December, which is the one I do every year that I release new music, Lamau, which is the best songs of 2024. Although this is going to be the 5th year of me, well, technically 4th year anniversary, but 5th year total, that I've been making music under the name Cookie, or the Sage Cookie, something like that. And I will be releasing a new album, 4th album this year. And I'm going to be releasing the compilation, The Best Songs of 2024, in December. So, new album comes out around November, sometime in November, whether it be the 1st or the last day. And then The Best Songs of 2024 is sometime in December. Although, I would bank more later, like the last 2 weeks of the album. Just so I have time for that. But yeah. Then, I want to talk about, because pretty much I have no things to really explain further about those two albums. I want to talk about Seasonal Self, which is a project that I've been doing for roughly 6 to 7 years-ish. And I want to explain that I have no plans of releasing music under the name Seasonal Self for the near future of, like, a year or two, at least. Here's my reasoning. The last two Seasonal Self albums are really just Cookie albums put under the name Seasonal Self because I didn't want them to be as popular. And I didn't try as hard on those. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. I didn't try as hard on Overgold as I did other Cookie albums. And for The Politicians of the Dream, that is my favorite album I've ever released. Ever. And it's a good album in my opinion, but I have no plan to do it again. None at all. I don't want to. So that's the way it is. So I'm probably going to have just Cookie to release music under, and I'm fine with that. Because Seasonal Self, as much as I hate to say it, it doesn't need to continue. The story that I made for it was something that I made as a kid. You know, I started it as a kid, and it really made no sense in the early parts at all. Also, it was just horrible. It was a horrible kind of music project. I didn't really have fun doing it a whole lot, because at that point, I was just, like, doing random bullshit and called it music, which is not how music works. And I would say, on Cookie, I started taking music more seriously. I started developing ways of making music. I actually sought out better things, and thus, that's just the way it is. For me, though, what I'm gonna do is, one of my friends has recently recommended I switch music making software, because right now I'm using a website that kind of it's alright. It gets the job done, and I like it. But they're suggesting I move over to something else, so here's my thing. This may be the last album I make under that music making software. However, it may also not change because of... Excuse me. It may not change because of... Jesus. Excuse me. It may not change because I don't enjoy the new software that they want me to try. I've already tried to use other software before, and it didn't really work out, because the software just didn't want to work. So, yeah. I'm gonna circle back to the new album. The one that matters the absolute most. Right now. Most important topic right now, for me, is the new album. Which is, right now, unnamed. I don't have a title for it. Hold on. There we go. I don't have a name for it. And I probably won't for a little bit. But yeah. It is a currently 16 song long album like the last two. Which was not intentional, by the way. It wasn't my intention to make 3 albums in a row with 16 songs. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And, yeah. The album currently, as it stands, is going to be a mix of something I would have wrote in 2018 if I had the skill I do now, mixed with stuff that I enjoy listening to today. That's kind of the way it is. It's what's happening. Sorry again, I have to put you down. But yeah, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be a mix of something I would have written in 2018 if I had the skill, mix of what I like now, and yeah. This is going to be an album that I will enjoy listening to throughout every day. I would love to listen to this album every day if I could. Front to back, all the time. So yeah. Enjoy your penis music while it lasts. Yeah, I'm going to release this album sometime November, first day, or the last day, who knows. Anyway, one more thing before I leave this off. 4 songs on this new album are incredible, in my opinion. As in, they're tied for my favorite. Which is rare. Usually I have a clear-cut favorite song on an album. I always have. But when it comes to this album, I don't have a clear-cut favorite. I have 4 that I would put in that spot, but I don't have 1. I have 4. Which has never happened before. Those songs being Losing Battle, Punishment, Timer Detonates, and When Time Stops. Those 4 songs. If you're in my Discord server, I do want to point this out. If you're in my Discord server, you have an actual chance of getting a role named Quality Control Agent. This role will allow you to get early access to some of my music. And some sneak peeks behind the works, which was already a thing in my Discord server, but now I want to lock it behind a specific role. This role is eligible to all members with game dev or higher access, with one exception. This exception being the true soy consumer role. This role is got by 2 things in Item Asylum. You have to do 2 things in Item Asylum to get true soy consumer. And then back it up with proof. You must have the Amori Boy emote, which costs 250,000 Item Asylum coins. And you also must perfect run every single Item Asylum boss. I only have 1 member in my Discord server who happens to be an admin that has this. To anyone that can get this role, you are eligible to get Quality Control Agent role, which pretty much all you have to do is ask for it. I'll do a little bit of screening, and then you'll most likely get the role. So, here's how it's going to work. If you are a game developer and you want early access to the music, you can ask for the role. I'll do some screening and job gets done. If you're not a game developer, you can still get access to this role by either being A, my friend, or B, getting true soy consumer. So you have 3 options. Option 1, be a game developer. Option 2, be my friend, or option 3, true soy consumer. That is all. By the way, there is a role in between true soy consumer and not having it at all. That role being, well, consumer of soy. And you can get that role of 1 of 2 ways, which is simply doing all perfect runs on Item Asylum bosses, or getting the Amori Boy emote for 250,000 Item Asylum coins. There you go. That's how it works. So, yeah, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave a link to join my Discord server in the description. Yeah. I'll do that when I'm on my computer, because now I'm going to go shower. Bye.